Hello everybody. So it is 11:21 p.m. on Sunday, July 21st, which means that there are only 40 minutes left until the reading rush officially begins for me. For once, I did not actually film an official TBR video yet. We will see if I film one in the future, and if I do, you'll see it before you see this video. Maybe I did something right. It starts in 40 minutes. So I figure I might as well show you the books I plan on reading for this readathon, as well as go over my reading plans for today, because this readathon is a tradition. And unlike the other TBR videos I filmed and then never filmed a wrap-up on, this one is always tradition. And this week I shall read 7 books. I will take 6. Hopefully we'll get to 7. I think last year I read 8, but that's not happening this year. Yeah, let me just show you the books I plan on reading. This isn't a TBR video. I'm gonna go fairly quickly, tell you the challenge, show you the book, moving right along, keeping things going here. We only have 40 minutes left. Let's do this. For read a book with purple on the cover, I went with The Mermaid's Voice Returns in this one by Amanda Lovelace. The cover is purple. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's a pretty bright shade of purple. For read a book in the same spot, I am going with Stranger Things, The Other Side. It's a comic book. I should be able to finish it within an hour, and knowing me, I will be sitting right over there. Fun times. For the next challenge, it's read a book you meant to read last year, and for this one I am going with We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Pretty sure I made a TBR video featuring this book, and I have not read it, so we're finally getting around to it. Hopefully it's as good as everyone says it is. For read an author's debut book, I am going with Again But Better by Christine Riccio. This is one of the larger books on my TBR this time around, but I do have the audiobook for this, and I also have the Kindle edition, and the Kindle edition tells me like how many hours estimated I have left in the book, and that will usually help set my pace and figure out when I need to finish. For read a book with a non-human main character, I am going with Obsidio by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Once again, this is one of the larger books on my TBR, but these books are very, very fast reads, and the non-human character is Aiden. The next challenge is to read a book with 5 or more words in the title, and for that I went with I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. There's the title. This is a quote. Once again, this is a book that's been on my TBR for years. I'm pretty sure I've put it on TBR videos in the past. Never gotten around to it, so we're gonna get around to it this time. This is another well-loved book. I'm really hoping I like it. The very last challenge is to read and watch a book to movie adaptation. Now, I'm definitely cheating with this one, but I want you to know that I looked long and hard at my shelf, and I genuinely couldn't find a book that has an adaptation that is already out, that I can easily watch. And I stared at my shelf for a good solid, 5 minutes before deciding, you know what? I've been wanting to reread this book for the past year now, and it has a movie. I'm just gonna reread it, and that is Paper Towns by John Green. This book is my favorite John Green book. I recently just finished An Abundance of Catherines, so I have officially read all of the books that he has written to date, and this is still my favorite, and I've been wanting to reread it to see if it would still be my favorite, so we're finally getting around to that this week, and I'm so excited. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like the actual plot and characters as much as I did, but I know I'm gonna get a lot of nostalgic feelings because I read this book 6 years ago now. 5 years ago? 5 years ago now. Oh no, the battery's gonna die. I'm gonna feel all the feels while rereading this, and I'm excited about that. So those are the books I plan on reading. For day 1, I plan on reading the Amanda Lovelace poetry book, because that shouldn't take me too long to read, as well as the Stranger Things comic. If I finish those 2 books today, I will be a happy camper. I think it's totally doable. And then I'm gonna probably start reading Again But Better and hopefully get a good chunk of the way through that. Those are my reading plans for today. We have 30 minutes left until it begins. So I'm gonna log off here. I'm going to get settled into bed, and I'm probably gonna start reading the Amanda Lovelace book and just get that one out of the way. I have, well, by the time you're seeing this, it's kind of irrelevant, but I do have a link to my Reading Rush page down below if you want to friend me. By the time you're seeing this, it'll probably be over, but for next year, Alright, hopefully I will see you in the morning when I have made at least a decent chunk of progress in Amanda Lovelace's book. Goodbye for now. Good morning, everyone. So it's basically 11 a.m. Last time we chatted, I showed you my TBR and explained to you basically like what my reading goal for the day is. So since we've last talked, I have finished The Mermaid's Voice Returns in This One by Amanda Lovelace. It's not my favorite poetry collection in this series, but I definitely enjoyed it more than the previous one, and I ended up giving it like 3.5 stars, so it was enjoyable. It was a nice conclusion. My favorite is still the first one in this series. I'm gonna go now and read my Stranger Things comic, and once I finish that, I'm good for the day. I'm gonna probably start getting more into Again But Better because I think that's the longest book on my TBR. We need to get into that. I'm gonna be pretty satisfied. We're making good progress. I'm really proud. Hopefully the next time I update you, I will be done with Stranger Things, and hopefully I would have filmed a TBR video. We'll see. It is 9:23 p.m. on July 22nd. I have not updated this vlog at all day, so I have finished The Other Side. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. If you're a fan of Stranger Things, I'd recommend checking it out. It's basically what happened to Will during season 1 while he was in the Upside Down. It was interesting as a fan to see how they wrote this storyline into season 1 basically, because you don't see Will at all for season 1. And it was interesting to see how different events that happen in season 1 were incorporated into this story and how the story fits in to all of that. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I'd recommend it to anyone who's a fan of the show. If you are new to kind of the Stranger Things universe and you want to check this out but you haven't seen the show yet, you have to see at least season 1 in order to read this. 2 and 3 you don't necessarily have to watch before reading this, but you need to watch season 1 in order to know kind of what's happening. And then I've made a little progress in Again But Better. I'm like halfway through chapter 2, I believe. I'm enjoying it so far. The writing gets on my nerves a little bit. There are a few times where I'm like, ugh. It's cute, it's very rom-com-y. Already there have been moments that are a bit over the top, and it's very much a rom-com in a book. I'm probably going to read more of it tonight. I have the audiobook so I can listen to it while I do other things. So this is probably going to be my last update for day 1. I'm really proud of myself. I have 2 books knocked off the list. We've got 5 to go. We got this. My goals for tomorrow are to get further into Again But Better and to finish We Were Liars, and I think that's doable. I don't really have a set point I want to get into Again But Better, maybe like halfway. I think that's doable. I think I can read half of Again But Better and then also finish We Were Liars entirely. I've been reading Again But Better on the Kindle just because it's more convenient, and it also tells me how many minutes I have left in it. That is it for day 1. The next time I see you will be July 23rd, hopefully. So it is 11:08 a.m. on July 23rd. I read a little bit more of Again But Better last night. I am about 10% through it. I'm enjoying it so far. The writing has gotten on my nerves a little bit a few times. Like some of her descriptions and stuff, they get a little annoying. I've been enjoying my time reading it so far. The only thing has been that sometimes the writing gets on my nerves. Today I'm going to try and get halfway through Again But Better. Here's hoping. I think that should be doable. I also want to read all of We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. It's fairly short. Like, I think I can read this in a day. It has to be at like 200 pages or something. Yeah, it's like 200 pages. So like, I should be able to do that. Those are my reading goals for today. I'm going to be very pleased with myself. As long as I finish We Were Liars, I think I'll be okay. That's like the one thing I really want to hit. Again But Better, if we get halfway through it, I'll be very pleased with myself. That's the one challenge where I'm like, if I don't get to 50%, I think I'll be okay. But this one is the one we're rooting for. Hopefully the next time I update you, I will have read some of either this or Again But Better. It is 10:27 p.m. I've had a very busy day. I did not get as much reading done as I would have hoped for. You can probably hear my fan above me. Hold on. I have not had the time really to read, and when I have had the time, I've been watching Veronica Mars. Hulu put the new season up, okay, and I just finished season 2 tonight, so like I need to catch up. okay, I have one more season to go, and then I'm on to the new season that Hulu just added, so I gotta balance it all. I am 43 pages into We Were Liars. I'm on to part 2. I think there are 5 parts in here. I'm on to part 2. I have not had the chance to read more of it. However, the night is still young, and so are we. I have not read any more of Again But Better since I read it last night. I think I can definitely get Again But Better to halfway. Maybe I can get this to halfway too. This I will finish tomorrow because there's no way I'm gonna finish it tonight. If I do finish it tonight, then I will give myself a gold star because I deserve it. But I don't think there's any way I'm gonna be able to finish this tonight. This book is very strange and I can't really tell if I'm liking it or not. It's very, very strange. I don't think I'm gonna love it like everyone else. Like some of the writing and stuff, it's like weird. It really reminds me of Wink Poppy Midnight. I read that book actually for, I think, book 2-athon a couple years ago, but it really reminds me of that and it's like weird. I don't really think I'm liking it and it makes me sad, but I want to know why everyone loves it, and I'm only like 40 pages in and I've just basically read the introduction, so I'm gonna continue reading it. The point where I'm at, I'm just very confused. I don't know what's going on and the descriptions honestly make me feel like I'm on acid, but nonetheless we're still somewhat on track, right? The whole point is to read like a book a day, so we have 2 books done. Alright, that is it for tonight. I shall see you in the morning when I hopefully would have read more of either or both We Were Liars and Again But Better. It is 9:32 on Wednesday, July 24th. I did not film any updates today, I believe. No, I have not. Well, there's not much to update. I've read like 20 more pages of We Were Liars. I'm still confused. I don't know where it's going. I don't know if I like it. And then I listened to, I think, about a chapter of Again But Better. It's really cute. I did not meet my goal at all. I'm falling behind. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna read more of this tonight. I'm gonna do my best to get close to finishing it. Tomorrow, I'm planning on going to the beach. That basically means a full day of reading for me. So hopefully I will get most of this done tonight. Maybe I could finish it. I'm rooting on that. I have about 160 pages left. Once I finish this, I think I'm going to pick up, I'm either going to pick up Paper Towns or I'll Give You the Sun. And then once I finish Again But Better, I'm going to pick up Obsidio because I have the audiobook for that one as well. And yeah, that's it for today's update. Sorry it was like not it, but you know, it's fine. Also, you're probably kind of tired of this angle because it's like a vlog or whatever. But like, this is how I always film my vlogs. Like, I just put the camera on my bookshelf and talk because the camera is too heavy and I have 0 upper body strength. I'm gonna go and I'm going to get comfy and I'm gonna start reading We Were Liars and try to just finish it. Farewell for now. This has been day 3. It is 2:19 p.m. on Friday, July 26th. I have just finished We Were Liars. Wait, let me put the cover on it. I have just finished We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and I genuinely feel like I'm tripping on acid right now. I don't know what to think of this book. It's gonna take me a while to like process it. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. My rating may change over time. I may love it more in the future or less. But right where I'm at, I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I genuinely feel like I'm tripping on acid right now. My mind is just broken. It's currently raining outside. Oh my god, that thunder was timed so perfectly. So if you hear more thunder, it's because of that. I think I'm gonna start reading Paper Towns, to be honest. I kind of need something to cleanse my soul from reading We Were Liars. I know for a fact I'm not gonna like the plot or the characters as much, but I hope that like I get these nostalgic like memories while reading it, so that way I still enjoy my reread, even though it may not be as good. I need to film a video today because I didn't film one yesterday because I spent the day at the beach. I'm probably gonna film my long-awaited wrap-up. I need to film 2, and then my book 2-athon wrap-up is gonna be a separate one, so that's 3. Ugh. I'll see you when hopefully I've started my Paper Towns reread. Catch you later. So it's 7:50 p.m. on the last day of the book 2-athon. I don't know dates anymore. Today I finished Again But Better by Christine Riccio. I really enjoyed this book and I'm really genuinely not just saying that because I love Christine as a person, but I was genuinely surprised at how much I liked it because I had heard so many mixed things about it. I really liked it, and my camera's about to die, so I'm not going to get into too much detail about that. I'm going to save that for my future wrap-up, which I uploaded a wrap-up 2 days ago, so check that out. It's going to be linked above. I don't know which way. I'm not good at that. I gave it 4 stars. I really genuinely liked it. Like, it was really cute. I really liked it. There were some technical difficulties, but overall, I really enjoyed my time reading it. Oh, it got dark. Hold on. I want to try something. I'm gonna use the lights of my bookshelf to light me up. Ooh. Oh, I look orange. Maybe that's not a good idea. And then I started rereading Paper Towns, and I'm genuinely loving it. Like, I'm what, like 50 pages in now? 46, so basically 50 pages in. I'm laughing already. I'm already enjoying this reread. Something I've realized now that I didn't realize back when I first read it was that the best part of this book is the friendship between Q, Ben, and Radar. Like, they're the real love story here. I love them. Like, they're so funny. All of their scenes I've been dying at, so I'm really excited to continue reading this. I'm gonna try and update you again tonight around midnight because that'll mark the end of Booktubeathon. Hey everyone, so my phone battery died. Oh, not my phone battery, my camera battery died, so we're filming this on my phone. My goal is to just get further into Paper Towns. I'm not expecting much more than that from tonight. I only read 4 books this round of the Booktubeathon, or the Reading Rush, whatever it's rebranded as now. I'm pretty proud of myself, given the fact that this year has been really rough reading wise. Like, I haven't nearly been reading as much as I hoped to. I think this summer I've kind of caught up on that, but not to the point where like I want it to be. Like, I think I may be caught up on my Goodreads goal, maybe 1 or 2 books behind, but I hoped like, oh, I'd be a couple books ahead going into, you know, the new school year, which school starts in like 2 weeks for me, so sad times. I'm pretty proud of myself given my circumstances. Is it kind of a letdown from last year when I read 8 books? Definitely. I read half of what I read last year, but to be fair, I think I read longer books than I did last year. Because like Again But Better is like 400 pages, so I'm proud that I finished that within like a week. But yeah, my goal tonight just to read more of Paper Towns. I'll update you hopefully from my camera, my legit camera, not my phone camera, later tonight. It is 11:03 on Monday, July 29th. I read about 40 pages of Paper Towns, but mainly I came on here to sign off because the week is over. I read a total of 4 books. I read about 1,000 pages, I think, like maybe just over 1,000. I plan on finishing up the rest of the books on my TBR this next week / the week after. I'm already, 80 pages into Paper Towns. I'm loving it. It's been so much fun revisiting this book. I'm having a blast already, and like nothing has really happened. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna read I'll Give You the Sun because I've been meaning to read that for over a year now, and Obsidio I need to just get off my list because, we don't want a repeat of Gemina where I keep saying I'm gonna read it and then I never do. That is it for this reading vlog. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel. I try and post videos on Thursdays. If this goes up on Thursday, I'm gonna be so proud of myself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!